Missed a box. Missed a box. Well. Oh! Wait, or maybe that's the one I got. Oh. That hurts.
I've spoken briefly with the council. They request an audience with you. We should go at once.
An audience with the Jedi Council? It's pretty unusual for someone who isn't even a Jedi. What's this about, Bastila?
I'm sorry, Carth, but I cannot tell you. All I ask is that you trust in the Force and the wisdom of the Council.
But not her.
I'm out of the loop, but I'm not looking to get you in any trouble with the Jedi Masters. We'll do things your way for a while.
Come, they're expecting us. I will lead you to the council chambers.
Alright. Welcome back, everybody. It's me, Get Davdio. Off camera, I basically had to redo the entire last episode because of the crash we saw at the end of the last one. And, D's Jedi over here are gonna talk to us now. Hey. Hello? He's being nosy. I wonder if he has a good reason for being curious about us. We work together. We'll say that. Yeah, alright. Have a nice day. I'm actually gonna run back and check out this other... Oh, it's my friend Jedi.
I fear it is only a matter of time before the Sith find us here, too.
Is this really secret? I mean, if Revan and Malik were former Jedi, this is... We're looking for the mayor of New York. We found out he's hiding in New York. Okay. He's... are you gonna sell me stuff or not? Okay, fine. He mentioned the Zurka Corporation. Let's do this. They're the worst. They're Walmart. Okay, first off, bribing officials and government diplomats is called lobbying, and it's completely legal. It's not their... well, maybe it is their fault. You gotta go after the politicians, though. Vote with your vote. Okay. Again, all of this seemed really unrealistic and cartoon evil when the game came out, but certain stuff's kind of happening pretty... well, doesn't take me long to think of an example. Okay. Okay, so they've got a business partnership. I mean, I don't see pillaging planets as that much worse than working with the Sith. I mean, genocide, that's kind of equal. Yes. Alright. All that. Sanasiki's blade. It's a droid killer. Can it be upgraded? Yeah, this could actually get pretty good. He's got droid killers. This is super tempting. Calrissian's utility belt is also pretty good. All strength enhancers are really good as well. And there's a bit of a chance we go for that one. Oh, I'll take a Pazaak card. I wonder if these will actually pay for themselves in the long run. I've kind of assumed that they will, but now that I think about it, we're spending a lot of money on this. So this would save me basically 3/4 of a computer spike. And we can't afford the strength enhancer. I don't think we have much valuable stuff. Okay, some of these are probably not gonna amount to much. I'll hold on to Davic's warsuit because that could be good for Canderous. Stun batons are worthless. Like, a lot of these weapons I'm never going to use. Missions Vibrobraid. Vibrobraid, I will use. We have heavy blasters, so blaster pistols are pretty useless. I also don't really... Like, disruptor pistols, okay. They do less damage. Technically, they don't do energy type, so they bypass basically 90% of the shields you're going to come across, if not more. I'm not going to use an ion rifle, very likely. More of a blaster guy. I don't know. I'll hold on to one. That's got pretty great damage. Same deal with disruptors. But I really do not rely on rifles. They're just terrible in this game. There, I said it. And I meant it. Gives you power blast. Alright. None of these are super great, but you don't get a ton of money anyway. Adrenal's probably not going to need the frag mines. We're up to 5,000, so we might be able to do this. Oh yeah, off camera, I did Davic's house area, whatever it's called, labyrinth, and I found one treasure that I didn't get the first time. So it just had a couple miscellaneous bits and bops, and yeah, just so you know, that's different. Hello, Carl. Okay, droid stuff. I'm gonna level with you. You probably don't need to buy any droid stuff ever. Just so you know. Oh, fine. We got one other named guy. Greetings, sentient. Yeah. Okay, Mandalorian Raiders. Okay, Sasha. Yeah, we'll keep our eye out. I'm sure nothing will come of it. And, oh yeah, Belaya. I remember her.
You there, Padawan. Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi? Do you mock the honor traditions of our order? Bastila. I have heard of her.
I would have been a bit
They
more
say
aggressive
she has
than
already
that.
mastered the art of battle meditation. Remarkable in one so young. Though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents.
First
But
off,
as for
that's
you,
gossip, and second off,
you
yes.
claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence.
It's a Star Wars
Some
game.
type of jest. It is in very poor taste.
Yeah.
No, I suppose you
I
did
didn't
not.
come here to waste my time either.
Please forgive the abruptness with which I first greeted you. It was harsh and perhaps unfair. My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions.
You got emotional from looking at me and talking for 10 seconds?
Stay here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for the exposition. That's the exit, I think. And we want to hang out here a little bit longer still. Nice dance moves. I like to imagine that was actually like kind of a football scene. He's doing a spinorama to avoid the tackle. Alright, Sola. Ooh. Care for a game? Sure. Actually, let's see if he sells cards. More specifically, good ones. I can tell from the menu option that he sells them. YouTube. I probably shouldn't have bought that last one. Let's try a game. Whoa, wager 120. Okay. And let's just clean up the old side deck here. Honestly, this is probably a good enough side deck for the majority of the game. I might drop the +6 in favor of +1, but really this is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's random anyway. Let's try it. And this is pretty much as good a side deck as you're gonna get. My rule of thumb is I always go for a 20 if I can. Alright, one down. I'm gonna end turn in the hope that he busts. Alright, fine. I win anyway. Play me a 10. Alright, now we wait. Ooh. That game was closer than it seemed? No. But, in your defense, there's virtually no skill to this game. It's mostly a basic computation. Because a couple of people were asking me since the last Let's Play I did, if you're, you know, watching this in the distant future. Alright, sorry for the hiccup, everybody. I just had to adjust things. Anyway, let's talk to him.
Why are you bothering me? I'm here to speak with the council, not some servant.
Okay, please leave. You got it. Where was I? Yeah, a couple people were asking me, hey, do you prefer Triple Triad or Pazaak? And the answer is Triple Triad by a landslide. Because, you know, Final Fantasy VIII last Let's Play. It has a card game, too. Pazaak is Blackjack meets Sabak. I think they did just rearrange some of the letters, and then it boils down to the same thing. It's, I don't know, it's very simple, as I've insulted it plenty. Triple Triad,
So you
interesting
are the one
things
who
can
rescued
happen.
Bastila.
There's more to think about.
It is appropriate you are here. We have been discussing your rather special case. I am Jar, a member of the Jedi Council. With
Hi,
me,
Jar.
Master Vrook, Master Vandar, and of course the chronicler of our academy, Master Dorak. Padawan Bastila.
That means
I am
he's
sure
less
you are already
important.
familiar with.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you want from me?
Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force. We are considering you for Jedi training.
I did not ask for that. See, it's assuming I'm into the idea.
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps. We need indisputable proof of your strong affinity to the Force before we would even consider accepting you for training.
Well, I need a lot from you to consider saying
Feel
yes.
the strength of the Force within this man, and I've already related to you the events that took place on Terrace.
Perhaps it was simple luck.
We both know there is no luck. There is only the Force. We all feel the power in Bastila's companion, though it is wild and untamed. Now that this power has begun to manifest itself, can we safely ignore it?
The Jedi training is long and difficult, even when working with a young and open mind. Teaching a child is hard. How much harder will it be for an adult to learn the ways of the Jedi?
Yeah. Yeah, I really do have to say yes.
Traditionally, the Jedi do not accept adults for training, though there are rare exceptions in the history of our order. But you are a special case.
One of
I
those
agree
rare
with
exceptions?
Master Dorak. Many of our own pupils are leaving the Jedi Order to follow the Sith teachings. We need recruits to stand against Malak. With Revan dead,
Are you certain Revan is truly dead? What if we undertake to train this one and the Dark Lord should return?
we should discuss this matter more fully in private.
Yeah, I feel like you guys are talking about more than one thing
You and your
here.
companion must go. This is a matter for the Council alone.
As you wish, Master Vandar. We shall return to the tabletop and leave you to your
Little
deliberations.
ballet move. End scene. By the way, I had to turn off movies to prevent the crash from recurring. I'm of course referring to the band The Crash. Pardon me, The Clash, whatever. Anyway, so there's a vision there that we missed.
Stranger by the minute. First Bastila comes out looking like she saw a ghost, and now you.
Okay.
Bastila did mention that you should go to the council chambers before she left. It's no doubt urgent, so you shouldn't keep them waiting.
Well, I'm glad they bothered to have this intermediate scene so I could walk there again. So we had nightmarish visions of a strange device.
And for that matter, neither do you. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm
You
fine.
got it.
I just bottled it all up inside. Yeah, we'll bring mission. And level ups for some. She's probably going to be able to have a couple. Yay, more sneak attack. Wow, I didn't actually hit level 8. This is a first for me. Because, you know, normally I do all the side quests and the whatnot. Especially the whatnot, actually. For Karth, I mean, it's a shame to have a wasted lingering point, so that's what we'll do with it. We could give him a point in intelligence and, I don't know, it would set him up quite nicely, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Ugh. Alright, mission. What do you want to talk about?
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, I guess your home was destroyed.
I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone.
That's an acceptable thing to discuss.
I don't really think there's anything you can say. I just have to find some way to deal with it, I guess. It'll take some time.
Well,
Look,
you just bundle all that emotion
I'm
and
not
translate it
saying I
into
can't go on or
anger.
anything like that. It's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malik, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, and
So
we
don't
need
worry about
motivation
me.
for you to stay
I'll
with
be
us.
okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Thank you for becoming a full-time party member. And we got Zalbar for free. And then Karth kind of has to because of work. And Bastila's on a similar quest. And actually, our own motivation is kind of ambiguous. Oh well, I'm sure we've got good reasons for doing what we're doing. You know what? Let's just take off this doofy. There we go. I can hardly see with those on. And we'll put on the old something something gloves. We have Brejik's armband on already. I will grab an energy shield, because why not? Alright, feeling good about things now. Let's go visit the council and see what they have to say.
Bastila has told us of a most unusual development. She claims you and she have shared a dream. A vision of Malik and
A dream of time gone by.
Ruins here on Dantooine.
Dream of life worth
These
living.
ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected. If
How long
Revan
have you been on this
found
planet?
something there.
And you're a chronicler, you should be ashamed. Alright.
Bastila has described this shared dream to the Council in great detail. We feel it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force is acting.
And a
through
vision
it,
is kind of
as
like
it
a
acts through
dream.
Bastila.
Also, you were asleep when it happened. Yeah, sure.
You and Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force and each other.
So you
This
pretty
is not
much have to
unheard
fall
of.
in love with her.
Connections often form between master and student, but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Whatever dangers may lie ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us. Together.
Okay.
You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers.
So I have to be
You
in the
two may
game
be able
too.
To stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power.
I just want to
Such
smuggle
thoughts
drugs.
pass to the dark side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
Sorry, what is the perk again?
Understand that there is little choice in this matter.
I've noticed.
For you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order dwindle. We have sent many Jedi in quest of a way to thwart Malak's advance. Many have not returned. The Sith hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found. We fear it is only a matter of time until they discover even this hidden refuge.
It doesn't
Other
seem that
Jedi
well
have
hidden.
fallen from the light and embraced
Revan and Malak
dark
have
side,
clearly been
giving their
here.
allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their Dark Lord.
Yeah, yeah.
Perhaps our hope lies in the dream you and Bastila shared. The Council has come to the conclusion that you and Bastila must investigate the ancient
Bastila.
ruins you dreamed of.
Perhaps there you will find some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted. And perhaps there you shall find a way to stop them.
Well, the important thing is you don't send anyone with us. Alright.
The Force flows through you like no student we have ever seen. But you're willful and headstrong.
You don't know. You're headstrong.
Before we send you to
And I'm not just saying that.
You must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can resist the darkness within yourself.
Why do other Jedi keep turning then, man?
Otherwise you are doomed to fail.
Alright.
We must begin your training at once. You have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
Just give me a lightsaber.
Prove up to the task.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands of the Order.
Training
Meditation will
montage,
teach you
folks.
to channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi, you must open your mind to knowledge.
Please tell me we do
Wisdom from
calligraphy.
The teachings of the great masters of our Order. The Jedi is never alone. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training.
I don't know if she's a great mentor figure.
The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress amazing.
Okay, we're a prodigy.
In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly.
A 9-scene montage. That's 3 scenes better than the last one.
Years. I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order.
Mazel tov.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy.
I thought I was welcomed fully. Alright.
In the traditions and customs of our Order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations, you must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
Alright.
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice.
Right.
First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code. Return when you feel you are ready for this challenge.
I think I remember the gist of it, so let's go for
My
it.
young pupil, your progress has been most remarkable.
Alright. Let's do it.
Soon your apprenticeship will
Uh-oh.
end. In the tradition, these first you must. There is no emotion.
There is peace.
There is no ignorance.
Well, the opposite of that would be
there
knowledge.
is no passion.
I would assume serenity.
There is no chaos.
I would assume order. Uh-oh. Harmony.
There is no death.
There is the Force.
You have learned your studies well, apprentice.
You said I
It will
needed
not
to
be long
understand them.
before
I'm
you are a
literally
full
just
member
quoting
of
it.
our Order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi, the very symbol of our Order, the lightsaber. The lightsaber
For
is
killing.
the traditional weapon of our Order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own hands. And now
They've kind of changed it. It used to be...
Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal.
Alright, it used to be that the crystal was sort of like a lens through which it focused, and this gradually shifted, and now it's more like a magic energy source. So, I don't know.
I see you insist on wandering the halls of our enclave.
I thought I'm supposed to...
It appears that soon you will achieve the rank of Padawan.
Alright. Sorry, I talked to the wrong
You have
guy.
come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I.
Thanks.
The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the Order.
Sure.
Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light.
Am I
They
allowed to
focus
do
less
more than
on
one of
combat
these?
and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace.
So... here's the deal. A lot of people would say that the Scoundrel leads really well into the Consular because they both are classes with low HP. And I'm just going to spend a quick minute shouting out numbers so that we can all get on the same page and realize what we're getting ourselves into. So, Guardians, like soldiers, gain 10 vitality points. I'm going to call them hit points, but I think they are actually VP in this game. Anyway, they get 10 every level up. Sentinels, just like Scouts, get 8, and Consulars, just like Scoundrels, get 6. If you go Scoundrel into Consular, you're going to have very low HP, and some people would say, hey, that's perfect for a Consular. HP is always useful. You always want lots of them, because you lose if you end up with 0. So you always want lots of those. So I would actually say, I think the perfect intro class for the Jedi Guardian is to do 6 levels as a Scoundrel, and then you get a nice defense buff, and then you can carry that forward, and then you can, you know, you took a little bit of a hit for lower HP earlier in the game, and you can really expand on it later. So, food for thought. This decision is not relevant right now. We'll say Sentinel.
Indeed. We shall see.
I'm going to see what...
I will now
I'm going to try to
ask
be
you a
honest here, and we'll see what
question.
happens.
Responses will indicate which class you lean most towards. A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do?
Walk away. No, I attack the thugs, most certainly.
Indeed. Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do?
Okay, I'm going to assume we have a good reason. Catch my breath? Alright, and I'm not even looking at the lower part here. Attack him again. Would I try to see a weakness? What I think? What would you do? Everyone in the comments section, let me know. Let's have this chat. Let's say what your answers to the questions are, and give me your class and lightsaber crystal and 250 words or more. No, just enjoy it. But let's do this together. We're gonna do our own little Diet Myers-Briggs. I guess I might try talking at that point. In my experience being in fights, I actually do try to disengage. I'll go in quickly, but I try to wrap things up as well. It's been a long time. I'm not like playing hockey anymore, so there's much less fighting in my life. There's a locked door and your goal lies on the other side. Smash the door down.
I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question.
And I would
you are
kick
the
it.
head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do?
In my mind, I did think word for word hunt them down, but coordinate with the planetary government to identify, like, all of these are hunting them down. It's just a question of mechanism. I don't think you could use brute force because they've infiltrated and they're causing unrest, and it's and that's just gonna, like, that could build sympathy if they really look bad. Or, you know, you're going to look just as bad if you're hunting them down. Yeah, I think in this situation you need information.
Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi Guardian. Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice?
Well, there is only one correct answer. Actually, I do really like the color yellow. It's grown on me as I get older and older. Particularly, I like getting like black armor and then having some yellow stripes on it. Like in Mass Effect, I'll do that. So anyway, very Tron-ish. But we're going blue. And in my last Let's Play, I think I did Jedi Guardian as well, but it gives you Force Jump, which lets you get around the map really quickly.
Crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you in how to construct it.
Anyone else think it's kind of funny, the word instruct and construct? Anyway, not like really funny, but charming. Okay, demolitions, we're getting to 10. Whoa, I forgot because I don't have high intelligence in the game. Yeah, we went from having 4 points each level up to just 1. Oh well. Okay, we've got lightsaber fighting now. We're focusing on the dueling though. But it's always good to have lightsaber proficiency. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. I want my implants. And okay, every Jedi class, so I only mentioned hit points before. Consulars also get 8 force points per level up. Sentinels get 6, and Guardians, they only get 4, so it's quite a bit less. And then that's just like the points with which you can, you know, spend to use your force powers. Every class gets a minimum of 1 force power every level up, which is pretty good, I think. And Consulars get sometimes 2. So I wouldn't say there's a huge difference between the classes in that regard, because it really is going to only boil down to a couple force powers, and there's some A-list ones and some B-list ones, and once you have your A-listers, who cares? And then the other catch is... Oh, I get 2. I pay close attention to things. The other catch is you get... more force points and more hit points based on like your constitution modifier and so on and so forth. So now we've got all that out of the way. So like if we take a look at my character sheet here, constitution +2, so I'm going to be gaining 12 hit points every level up that I gain as a Guardian. So we'll see shortly. There we go, from 60 to 72. And I'll take the strength. So demolitions, I just wanted to get to 10. And now I think we keep hammering persuade. And yeah, I can't quite get night speed anyway, so... You tend to get a lot of dark side points when you have the Jedi mind trick, but I'm just gonna keep my eyes on that. It might be kind of nice to get security up 1 more point as well. I don't know. We could get our highest level of dueling, which would be really quite nice. And night speed. Alright. And we don't have a lightsaber yet. We're going to want to switch to, you know, other gear that lets us use our force powers. Right now we can't use force speed given the equipment we have on, and that's going to give us a bonus attack. So keep that in mind. Let's just build our lightsaber and we'll call it an episode. Training computer.
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber.
And we can change it later. I might actually go yellow. Oh, I mentioned that we get Force Jump if we go Jedi Guardian, and I do quite enjoy it. You get resistance to a whole bunch of status elements and stuff if you go Sentinel, and it's really good. They scrapped it for KOTOR too, but I do think it's quite good. And then you get something that boosts your lightsaber powers if you go Consular, or your force powers, pardon me. There we go. Look at it, isn't it beautiful? Alright, everybody. Next time, we use it. I'll see you there.